You ever get that feeling when you're waiting for a new phone and suddenly the news hits you like a plot twist? Well, that's exactly what's happening with the Samsung Galaxy S25 FE. Everyone's buzzing about this phone, but Samsung's making a move that some might call a step backward. They're sticking with an older chipset. Yep, you heard that right. But before you write it off, let me tell you why this could actually be a smart play. Curious? Let's dive in. Hey, welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you love getting fresh, no fluff tech updates that actually make sense, hit that like, share, and subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on the latest drops. Now onto the juicy stuff. So here's the scoop. Samsung's Fan Edition phones have always been about delivering flagship-level features without burning a hole in your wallet. The S25 FE is expected to launch later this year, but here's where things get interesting. Recent leaks confirm it will likely use the same Exynos 2400E chip found in last year's S24 FE. Wait, isn't this supposed to be an upgrade? Shouldn't they be using the newer Exynos 2500 or even Snapdragon chips? Good questions. Turns out Samsung hit a snag. The Exynos 2500 reportedly faced production delays and performance issues. So rather than risk launching a buggy phone or pushing prices higher, Samsung seems to be sticking with the reliable, if not exactly cutting-edge, Exynos 2400E for the FE model. It's like choosing a tried-and-true engine for your car instead of that shiny new prototype that might break down. But why not just use Snapdragon? I hear you ask. Snapdragon chips are usually the gold standard for speed and efficiency, and Samsung's flagships this year are rocking Snapdragon globally. Here's the catch. Putting Snapdragon in the S25 FE would likely push the phone's price well above the $600 mark, potentially overlapping with the regular S24 lineup. Samsung's strategy with the FE series is to keep prices reasonable and the supply chain flexible, which is why they're sticking with their in-house Exynos chip here. Now, don't get me wrong, the Exynos 2400E is no slouch. It's paired with decent RAM and fast software optimization, so you'll still get smooth performance for everyday use, gaming, and multitasking. Plus, Samsung's software team has been killing it with One UI tweaks to keep things running silky smooth. Speaking of specs, the S25 FE looks set to pack a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. That means buttery smooth scrolling, crisp colors, and vibrant visuals whether you're watching videos, gaming, or just browsing. Camera-wise, rumors point to a 50MP main sensor, a 12MP ultra-wide, and a 10MP telephoto lens. For selfies, expect something between 32MP and 50MP. Samsung knows selfies are serious business. Battery life? Another big plus. The S25 FE might pack anywhere between 4,500 to 5,000 mAh with 25W fast charging. That's a solid upgrade over some slimmer flagships, which tend to sacrifice battery for style. If you're someone who hates scrambling for chargers midday, this is good news. Now here's the kicker. With the Galaxy S24 dropping to around $600 recently, the choice isn't as obvious as it used to be. Do you grab the S24 now or wait for the S25 FE with mostly the same chipset but potentially bigger battery and some camera tweaks? It's a classic now or wait dilemma. If you're someone who wants the best value right now, the S24 might be the smarter pick. But if you can wait a month or two, the S25 FE could surprise us with improvements Samsung hasn't officially announced yet. Maybe better RAM options, more color choices, or software features baked in from the start like One UI 8. Speaking of colors, Samsung's FE series always nails it with fun, youthful designs. While the S25 Edge sticks to sleek titanium silver, jet black, and icy blue, the S25 FE is expected to bring a splash of personality with brighter, more vibrant colorways. So if you want your phone to stand out on the table or in your hand, the FE series has you covered. And let's not forget software updates. The S25 FE is rumored to ship with One UI 8 right out of the box, while the S25 Edge launched with One UI 7. That means the FE gets an extra OS upgrade over its lifetime. 7 years of software updates is a big deal if you plan to keep your phone for a long time. So what's the takeaway? Samsung's balancing act here is pretty smart. They're using a dependable if older chipset to keep costs down, while upgrading other important areas like battery, display, camera, and software. The S25 FE might not have the flashiest new chip, but it's shaping up to be a solid all-rounder that could give pricier flagships a run for their money. Before I wrap this up, here's a quick heads up. If you're a power user who absolutely needs the fastest chip or the slimmest phone, then maybe the S25 Edge is your pick. But for most people who want flagship features without the flagship price, the S25 FE looks like a winner. Alright, that's a wrap for today. If you learned something new or got excited about the Galaxy S25 FE, smash that like button, share with your tech buddies, and hit subscribe for more insider scoops. I'm Sam, and I'll catch you in the next video with more updates and surprises. Peace out.